This video is sponsored by my OnlyFans, where I do my meaningful sex educational content, fitness, health, nutrition, relationship advice, and more. Hi guys, and welcome to this first live show of Versus Reviews. So in this show, guys, I'm going to compare two movies so you can say, for yourself, which one of these is more suitable for you to watch firstly or in general, and are those movies have something in common, although they might look different. So for this first edition of the show, we have Ambulance, and we have Everything Everywhere all at once. And for a first look at these two movies, you would say, oh, those movies have nothing in common. But wait, just wait, guys, because they actually do, and I'm going to explain. So, if you haven't seen those two movies, and well, I'm not going to talk with spoilers, but yes, I'm going to say some things like generalized, but still, I am going to talk about like the point of those movies, that they have kind of the same meaning, or it's alluding to the same meaning. But first, let's review the two movies basically. So first, Everything Everywhere all at once. That's my new language that James Cameron is going to get into Avatar as a new Navi dialect. It's gonna be called la. Okay, so firstly, Everything Everywhere. It's a very weird movie, which probably you have heard from a lot of people, and it's multiverse movie, and a lot of people compare it to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which is kind of mad to me, because here the things, everything here is presented in a very, very different way. So it's not like, it's not like they're very comparable. Here we see just two different approaches to anything that it's a multiverse like. So, I don't know, guys. The Marvel universe is so different, and I can watch that and I can watch this and have completely different experience, because it is. So I wouldn't say that things are, that much of a comparison, because they're just so different, the way that they approached the idea. So basically, here we have the main character in the face of Michelle Yeoh, and we see how she plays different versions of herself throughout the universes, and we see a villain, let's say, that also is doing something, and she has to fight with that. She has to understand what she is actually doing, her own potential, her own life situation, whatever matters. Is there anything that really matters, in life? Especially when you see all those versions of yourself, especially when you see how they struggle in their lives, and so on. So that is, the interesting thing. So the movie just unfolds like a carpet, like the Cleopatra's carpet, you can say, just unfolds like this throughout, and you see more and more and more. But it's really, really long. It's long. So if you want to see something that's not that long, it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes. But still, guys, it's fast paced, and there are just so many things that going on. There's so many things that are absolutely nuts visually, and like an idea and everything else. But yeah, it's long. It's long, guys. So I wouldn't say this is a fun movie, like a fun time, something that's like lighter. You can watch it and you can still extract something from it. So that brings me to Ambulance. And Ambulance is this, it's kind of a brutal but interesting but dynamic with super cool draw shots movie that is just action almost non-stop, since there's some kind of a setup at the beginning, let's call it that, which is pretty sufficient actually for the characters and their arcs, and how those characters function in the world, so to speak, where they're coming from. And then we are pushed into this massive chase that continues throughout the whole film. And then basically we would think maybe there is no such, much sense in that, but actually there is. So I'm going to get to the point of that. What is the meaning about that movie? So I was surprised, because it was not exactly what I thought that this movie is going to be. Yes, it's this Michael Bay with all of his colors, and everything is super cool, super HD, super colorful, super like crisp and awesome looking. By the way, if you hear something, it's just my puppy in the background who is like, no, I want this movie, no, I want that movie. He's playing by himself on the couch. So, yeah, I cannot throw him out. Yeah, so guys, it's non-stop action. It's compared to Everything Everywhere, all at once. Jesus, it's more. It's a lot more fun. So if you're looking for a movie that is like, well, I want to just watch this and not think too much, but like really be entertained, like really see something good, that is everything. That is Ambulance. Sorry, guys. So, uh, yeah, my puppy Goldy. And that is everything everywhere all at once element, where everything is getting into everything, and it just, there's a big mess because of this. Yes. Goldy! Stop it. So, well, he's a cute Pomeranian, what to do? He thinks that everything is about him, by the way. So yeah, guys, between the two movies, there's something that it's getting very clear at the end, which is kind of like the meaning of it, the meaning of all things. And I don't know if I should tell you this, but it's about, well, okay, I'm warning you, it's a bit of a spoiler, but I'm not going to delve into really, really spoilers anyways. But point of those two movies is that, well, love is the meaning of a lot of things, and if you don't have love, life is really falling apart. So, if you don't see and feel and experience love, everything looks meaningless, and you're kind of the one that is making that a reality around yourself, so to speak. I hope that you don't hear him that much, but yes. So that's the interesting thing, really, guys. And well, this is a live stream, so I'm going to bring my puppy so I can finish my thought here, guys. So just wait a sec while I go and bring you some fluff into this review and show. And I present to you Everything Everywhere Pomeranian. So, he's a fluffy boy. So, guys, those two movies for me were a very, very interesting experience, but really in summertime I just want to see a bit more, something that's more like Ambulance rather than Everything Everywhere all at once. There's some philosophical stuff that you might enjoy if you enjoy different types of beliefs and philosophical, well, stuff in general. Then Everything Everywhere is probably more for you. But then again, if you want to have some kind of a interesting, well, human story, not for just one character in Ambulance, but actually for a few, and to see how those characters progress throughout this whole chasing thing, right? Like, Ambulance is your movie, and Everything Everywhere all at once can be really seen when you have, more time, and you can concentrate because it's dense. A lot of information is given, and it's really, really dense, guys. So I wouldn't say Everything Everywhere is it's really fun. There's a lot of surprises in it. There is kind of like a shock here and there, but well, it is stylistic. The acting is freaking amazing. I would give Michelle Yeoh the most Oscars that I possibly can. Like so many Oscars, really. And yeah, amazing performances out of everyone. The guy who plays her husband in the movie looks so much like Jackie Chan. It's kind of distracting at times, and he can move really, really good like Jackie Chan as well. So there's that. And in Ambulance, guys, Jake Gyllenhaal gave like such an amazing performance. He is still like the young buck that and he's very muscular in this as well, that can give you awesome action performances. All the other actors are awesome as well. This new actress, she's gotta be like in a lot of movies, amongst Hobson Shaw and other stuff, and Michael Bay just loves to pick them model looking, and she's like a model that is working as a paramedic. I mean, she looks like a model, but she's just working as a paramedic because, like, why the heck not? You know, she can. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. It's just kind of interesting how, you know, Michael Bay picks the most beautiful actresses possible, that they're model looking literally, and he's like, well, this model girl is gonna be this now. Not that that's not possible, but you know, you can say that, you can see that, you can tell that he is a guy that's gonna do that. But really, you know, he's not really looked at as a very serious director, just because when he gets stuff that are already established IPs like the Ninja Turtles and Transformers, he kind of poops on them in some aspects. But when he gets like Armageddon, something that, like Ambulance, something that is a bit more original, let's say, he really can do a lot of good job, and the shots in this movie alone are amazing. So if you want entertainment, pure entertainment with some sense and meaning in the end, amazing acting out of all of the actors, is Ambulance. I mean, that is Ambulance is for you. And if you want more of a philosophical, absolutely crazy ride with some ridiculous moments that also have meaning and also have depth to them, and you can think a lot about, actually, you can watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I really hope that this movie helps Michelle Yeoh's career, because she was, I mean, I know her since I was a kid, and she has done one of the best movies ever, and she's still doing amazing. Like when I saw her in Shang-Chi and what moves she was still capable of, martial arts wise, how swift and fluent she is in every one of them. Amazing woman. And here as well, she gets to do some martial arts. There's some Matrix actually stuff in there too. What's there, guys? From the two movies, I got more entertainment from Everything Everywhere. I mean, I got more of a meaning, but Ambulance also, you can extract absolutely the same meaning from it as well. You just have to know how to see those things. So yeah, guys, this is the first, and I really apologize for my puppy pause that I had to do, but this has been the first versus versus series, versus reviews, and yeah, it's gonna be like my passion thing to do. I mean, like a passion project, passion show. We'll see what's gonna happen with that. It just came to me yesterday when I was going to bed. So there's that. So thanks so much, guys, for being here. Dear Ivy, Alex. Yes, both movies are good. So whenever I see another two movies that, you know, people could wonder, like, what should I see now? I'm gonna make another one of these. So with that being said, guys, hope that you have a great new week. As always, and you know, be healthy, be happy. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like support me, you know where OnlyFans, where I do all of my coaching, my meaningful sex educational content, fitness, health, nutrition, relationship advice, and more. Goldy, just being amazing in general and loving. And until next time with me, Geri reviews, guys. Love ya. And thank you, dear Ivy, for this. Thank you. Bye, guys.